Hello everyone. Grease, 1978, is more than a musical. It is a cherished memory of youth for millions of fans around the world. The romance between Danny and Sandy, its unforgettable songs, and its vibrant high school spirit turned the film into a Hollywood classic for nearly 50 years. Yet behind the smiles lies a bittersweet reality. Many familiar cast members have since passed away. Today, we'll look back at their stories and discover where the rest of the cast is today. Olivia Newton-John, born on September 26, 1948, in Cambridge, England, and raised in Melbourne, Australia, began her career as a singer before becoming a beloved screen star. At 29, she took on the role of Sandy Olsen, a kind-hearted transfer student from Australia, whose sincerity and traditional values set her apart. Reunited with Danny after a memorable summer romance, Sandy struggles with his changing behavior and the pressure to fit in. While she forms close friendships with the Pink Ladies, she never loses her compassion or self-respect. As misunderstandings and expectations test her confidence, she gradually finds the courage to embrace her true feelings. Her journey becomes a moving story of growing up, balancing personal identity with love, and discovering that real relationships require honesty without sacrificing who you are. Olivia Newton-John passed away in 2022 at the age of 73 after a long battle with metastatic breast cancer. She later became an international music icon with hits including Physical, won 4 Grammy Awards, and sold more than 100 million records worldwide. She devoted years to cancer research and charity through the foundation and treatment center that bear her name. Her estimated net worth was about $60 million. Jeff Conaway, born on October 5, 1950, in Manhattan, New York, came from a family with deep artistic roots. He began performing on Broadway as a child before moving into film and television, earning attention for his rugged charm and naturally rebellious presence. At 27, he took on the role of Kennedy Murdoch, Danny's loyal best friend and one of the standout members of the T-Birds. Kennedy projected confidence, loved fast cars and competition, and rarely backed away from a challenge. Beneath his tough image, however, was a dependable friend who always stood by those he cared about. His struggles reflected fears about responsibility, the future, and proving himself. His humor, loyalty, and emotional vulnerability added depth to the story and made Kennedy one of the most memorable characters for generations of viewers. Jeff Conaway passed away in 2011 at the age of 60 from aspiration pneumonia that led to severe complications after years of health problems, prescription drug addiction. He later found continued success in the television series Taxi and Babylon 5. His long battle with addiction repeatedly affected his career and remained in the public eye. His estimated net worth at the time of his death was about $250,000. Susan Buckner, born on January 28, 1952 in Seattle, Washington, began her career as a beauty queen, dancer, and model before moving into acting. Her bright smile and energetic style made her a natural fit for youthful roles. At 24, she took on the role of Patty Simcox, the cheerful honor student whose school spirit never faded. As head cheerleader, Patty encouraged classmates, supported every school event, and believed the best in everyone. Her optimism and innocence often contrasted with the more rebellious personalities around her. Yet she never acted with malice or selfishness. Even when she misunderstood the feelings of others, her kindness remained genuine. Though not a central character, Patty brought warmth, humor, and positive energy to every scene, becoming a memorable symbol of youthful optimism and the simple joy of believing in people. Susan Buckner passed away in 2024 at the age of 62. After her best-known role, she appeared in several films and television projects, before stepping away from Hollywood to focus on raising her 2 children and spending more time with her family. Friends and colleagues remembered her as gracious, humble, and someone who brought genuine warmth and positive energy wherever she went. Eve Arden, born on April 30, 1908, in Mill Valley, California, was born Eunice Mary Quaidens. She began her career on stage and in films during the early 1930s, before becoming one of America's most celebrated comedy and television stars. At 69, she took on the role of Principal McGee, the firm but dedicated school leader determined to maintain order among a group of spirited teenagers. She often stepped in to restore discipline, settle conflicts, and remind students of their responsibilities. Beneath her strict, no-nonsense exterior was an educator who genuinely wanted young people to succeed. Her sharp exchanges with teachers and students added wit while highlighting the contrast between youthful independence and adult expectations. Though her screen time was limited, she helped create an authentic school atmosphere and gave the story greater emotional balance. Eve Arden passed away in 1990 at the age of 82 from cardiac arrest caused by arteriosclerotic heart disease. Her manager also revealed that she had been battling cancer in her final years. Across a career spanning nearly 6 decades, she earned an Academy Award nomination, won an Emmy Award, and became a lasting influence in film, radio, theater, and television. Her estimated net worth was about $17 million. Sid Caesar, born on September 8, 1922, in Yonkers, New York, grew up in a Jewish immigrant family. He began his career as a saxophone musician before moving into comedy and television, where he became one of the most influential performers of America's live TV era. At 54, he took on the role of Coach Calhoun, the school's physical education teacher, who balanced discipline with a sharp sense of humor. He encouraged teamwork, healthy competition, and school spirit while keeping students motivated. Beneath his firm exterior was an understanding mentor who knew when to enforce the rules and when to let teenagers learn from experience. With his effortless comic timing and natural screen presence, Sid Caesar turned a supporting role into a memorable character who brought warmth, laughter, and energy whenever he appeared. Sid Caesar passed away in 2014 at the age of 91. He was widely recognized as a television legend through Your Show of Shows and inspired generations of comedians, including Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner. Away from the spotlight, he remained passionate about music and often played the saxophone. His estimated net worth at the time of his death was about $10 million, reflecting a remarkable career that spanned more than 6 decades. John Travolta, born on February 18, 1954, in Englewood, New Jersey, grew up in a family with strong artistic roots. He studied acting and dance from an early age before becoming one of the defining movie stars of the late 1970s. At 23, he took on the role of Danny Zuko, the charismatic leader of the T-Birds, known for his confidence, rebellious style, and natural leadership. When Sandy re-entered his life at school, Danny found himself torn between genuine love and the pressure to protect his tough reputation. Beneath his bold attitude was a young man struggling to balance his true self with the image he felt expected to maintain. His personal growth became the emotional core of the story, making Danny one of the most iconic coming-of-age characters in American cinema. Today, John Travolta is 72 years old. Following his breakthrough, he starred in acclaimed films including Saturday Night Fever, Pulp Fiction, and Face Off, earning multiple Academy Award nominations. Despite the heartbreaking losses of his son Jet in 2009 and his wife Kelly Preston in 2020, he has remained active in entertainment and devoted to his family. A licensed pilot with a lifelong passion for aviation, his estimated net worth is about $250 million. Stockard Channing, born on February 13, 1944, in New York City, was born Susan Antonia Williams Stockard. Trained in theater, she built a distinguished career across Broadway, television, and film, earning praise for her commanding and emotionally layered performances. At 33, she took on the role of Betty Rizzo, the fearless leader of the Pink Ladies. Rizzo was outspoken, independent, and never afraid to challenge anyone who disrespected her or her friends. Beneath her sharp wit and rebellious attitude, however, was a young woman hiding deep insecurities and emotional pain. Her sarcastic humor often masked her vulnerability, creating a striking contrast with Sandy's gentle optimism. That emotional complexity made Rizzo one of the story's most memorable characters, revealing that even the toughest people often long to be understood and genuinely loved. Today, Stockard Channing is 82 years old and remains one of Hollywood's most respected veteran actresses. Following her breakthrough, she continued to earn acclaim on Broadway television and in film, with The West Wing bringing her widespread recognition and multiple Emmy nominations and awards. Outside of acting, she enjoys painting, reading, and supporting the arts. Her estimated net worth is about $15 million. Didi Khan, born on July 13, 1951, in Brooklyn, New York, was born Edith Bernstein and grew up in a Jewish family. She developed a passion for performing at an early age, and her bright personality and natural charm first earned recognition on television before she moved into film. At 26, she took on the role of Frenchie, the warm-hearted dreamer of the Pink Ladies. Unlike the group's more outspoken members, Frenchie stood out for her kindness, compassion, and unwavering optimism. Realizing that traditional school was not the right path for her, she dreamed of becoming a beautician despite early setbacks that tested her confidence. Her gentle spirit and encouraging nature made her the emotional heart of her circle, reminding viewers that true success comes from having the courage to follow your own passion. Today, Didi Khan is 75 years old. After her breakout role, she continued working in film, television, and theater while becoming a familiar face in family entertainment. Beyond acting, she has been a dedicated advocate for autism awareness, inspired by her son's diagnosis. She also enjoys painting, gardening, and supporting charitable causes. Her estimated net worth is about $5 million. Barry Pearl, born on March 29, 1950, in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, grew up with a love for the performing arts. He began his career in theater and television before establishing himself on the big screen with his warm, energetic acting style. At 27, he took on the role of Doody, the cheerful and music-loving member of the T-Birds who was rarely seen without his guitar. Unlike the group's tougher personalities, Doody brought humor, optimism, and youthful enthusiasm to every moment. He stood by Danny and Kenneke through every adventure while expressing himself through his passion for music. His sincerity, easygoing nature, and infectious energy made him one of the most likable members of the group, adding warmth, laughter, and heart to the story's unforgettable coming-of-age journey. Today, Barry Pearl is 76 years old and continues to work in theater, television, and acting education, mentoring younger performers. Although he never became a major Hollywood star, he has maintained a steady career through guest appearances and live performances. He also enjoys music and the stage, and regularly meets fans at events celebrating classic films. His estimated net worth is between $1 million and $2 million. Michael Tucci, born on April 15, 1946, in New York City, is the son of an Italian-American family. Trained in theater, he built his career in film and television with a lively style that blended sharp comedy and natural charm. At 31, he took on the role of Sonny Lattieri, the fast-talking, fun-loving member of the T-Birds. Sonny was known for his witty remarks, confident flirting, and humorous antics that kept his friends laughing. While he was not the toughest or most outspoken member of the group, he was always part of every adventure, helping create the close bond that defined their friendship. Beneath his playful personality was a loyal friend who stood by his companions through both good times and challenges, leaving a lasting impression with his warmth and optimism. Today, Michael Tucci is 80 years old. After his well-known role, He continued appearing in films and television while also teaching acting at St. Francis High School in California, where he inspired generations of young performers. Outside of acting, he enjoys teaching, community service, and maintaining close friendships with many of his former castmates. His estimated net worth is about $2 million. Kelly Ward, born on November 17, 1956, in San Diego, California, began acting as a teenager with television roles that quickly showcased his youthful charm and natural screen presence. At 20, he took on the role of Pootsie, the quietest member of the T-Birds and one of the group's most dependable friends. Rather than seeking attention, Pootsie preferred to observe, offering steady support to Danny, Kenicky, and the others through every challenge. His calm personality often helped ease tensions when youthful emotions ran high. He never needed grand speeches to prove his loyalty, because his actions spoke for him. With his kindness, reliability, and quiet strength, Pootsie became a memorable reminder that true friendship is often shown through consistency, trust, and being there when it matters most. Today, Kelly Ward is 69 years old. After his well-remembered role, he gradually stepped away from on-screen acting to build a successful career in voice production and post-production projects for numerous Disney animated and television projects. He has largely stayed out of the public spotlight, preferring a private life centered on family and his lifelong passion for the entertainment industry. His estimated net worth is about $1 million. Jamie Donnelly, born on July 8, 1947, in Teaneck, New Jersey, received formal theater training and began her career in stage plays and musicals before moving into film. Known for blending warm humor with genuine emotional depth, she quickly earned recognition as a versatile performer. At 30, she took on the role of Jan, the cheerful and kind-hearted member of the Pink Ladies. Unlike the group's more rebellious personalities, Jan stood out for her honesty, gentle nature, and infectious optimism. She often lightened tense moments with her playful sense of humor and made those around her feel welcome. Never afraid to show her emotions, Jan became a relatable character whose warmth and sincerity reflected the everyday experiences of growing up, making her an essential part of the story's friendship and youthful spirit. Today, Jamie Donnelly is 79 years old and remains warmly remembered for her iconic performance. After her success on screen, she continued working in theater and television while dedicating much of her career to teaching acting and mentoring young performers. Away from the spotlight, she enjoys theater, reading, and meeting fans at celebrations of classic films. Her estimated net worth is about $3 million, reflecting a long and respected career devoted to the performing arts. Thank you for joining us as we looked back at the remarkable stars who helped create some of the most treasured memories of youth for generations of fans. If you enjoyed this journey down memory lane, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who love these timeless classics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next story.